Oh, no, I don't want to see him. Tell him I'm not here. Tell him I'm not... Tudor, how are you?
Come to offer my condolences, I have. I know he'd been bad for a while, but it still come as quite a shock, see? Sit down. How were the rest of the girls?
Maureen was awful when they told her. Margaret was upset, I suppose. But she still went to Tesco's shopping.
Well, they've got to eat.
I hope nothing happens to me on a Tuesday, because if it did, you'd still go to your ballroom dancing.
How did Mavis take it?
She hasn't been told yet.
Oh, I bet she'll be awful.
Well, thanks for coming, Tudor. I'll tell the girls to call.
Oh, I'm not going yet.
Oh, sorry, I thought perhaps you couldn't stay long.
No. Ava would come over, only she's having a bit of trouble with the coil.
Pardon?
Well, she's convinced it's the dynamo, but I told her it's the coil it is. Well, either that or the engine needs a complete rebore. Anyway, she took the car straight over to the garage. Said she'd be here for the funeral, though. Wouldn't miss it for nothing. Big ending now. What day is the funeral?
Well, it hasn't been decided yet.
Too early, of course. Aye. Tea, Miriam.
No, thank you.
2 sugars for me, and a lot of milk. I don't want to speak ill of the dead, Miriam, but he's been bad for a while now, hasn't he? And I know it's pointless telling you don't get upset, because, I mean, you will anyway, won't you? And I can say that without fear of contradiction, because I know how I felt when I lost my father. And he was no spring chicken. See, what, 73? 74? And with my father, it was a blessing in the end, really, because he was, well, incontinent.
My father was that as well.
And why not, after all? They were brothers.
Will you take carnation, Tudor?
I was thinking of getting a spray of chrysanthemums.
Milk! I'm on about carnation milk.
Oh, yes, anything will do. Will there be flowers, will there?
I don't know yet. I imagine so.
Only at your mother's funeral, there were no flowers, and I bought a big bouquet, and everybody thought I was an idiot for not knowing. And at your Uncle Eddie's funeral, there were flowers, and no one would speak to me, because I didn't bring any. So now, I like to get things straight as soon as possible. So there'll be no flowers then.
Tudor, I don't know yet. I said I expect soon. I'll let you know.
Why, but how?
I'll give you a ring.
I'm not on the phone!
Then I'll get Austin to drop round and see you.
Well, if he stops by, if he drops round, and I'm not there, tell him to write it down on a little piece of paper and slip it under the door.
Is the tape rolled back to the garage yet?
Now what? Do you want me to go get it for you?
No. I just thought you might have to be getting back to her, that's all.
No. She said she'll be out before the funeral, though. If it's only to see Mavis.
Mavis isn't coming here. Margaret is having her.
Is that right? I bet she'll be disappointed.
She'll be livid.
And how will Margaret feel?
Livid?
Mavis came here last time she stayed, though, didn't she?
I had her, yes.
How long ago was that?
How long ago did I have my nervous breakdown?
About 15 years ago.
Well, it was 15 years ago then.
So she hasn't been out in that time. What I mean is, you girls haven't seen her for 15 years.
No. She broke out 18 months ago. Only got as far as the main gate. Doubled back. Forgot where she was going.
So there's no possibility of her coming out for good then?
She could come out tomorrow if there's someone to have her.
That's what I mean. There's no possibility of her coming out for good. Couldn't you girls, you sisters, sort something out?
Austin, hurry up with Tudor's tea.
Here we are. Thank you, Austin. We were just talking about Mavis.
Ah, yes.
Must be awful to be locked up in a place like that.
She's happy enough.
Right, but the thing is, Miriam, you haven't seen her for 15 years. How would you know?
Maureen went to see her a few weeks ago.
Did she? How's she getting on?
Lovely. Tea too hot for you? Have some more carnation. Austin, use the one from the fridge.
Nasty weather out. Glad I put the wellies on.
Raining so hard, Tudor. I'd have been better if you'd stayed in the house altogether.
I had to pay my respects.
You could have sent a card. I'd have understood.
It's not the same though, is it? And the thing is, Miriam, it'll take a lot more than a drop of rain to keep me in. Would you like us to do anything?
Who?
Me and Ava.
When?
On, the day.
What day?
The day of the, funeral.
I think we'll be all right.
Would you like us to help with the spread then?
No, thank you.
April is marvelous with the old sandwiches, and I make a very good almond cake.
I'm sure we'll be able to manage.
Well, give us a shout, and one of us will be here. Well, I'm off then.
Going?
Thought I'd better make a move.
And you've only just come.
Thought I'd stop by Maureen's, offer my
Condolences.
Yes.
Don't think Maureen will be there today. She had to go to the hospital on business, identify the body and so on. But why don't you go round to our Maureen's? I know she'd love to see you.
Well, the thing is, though, I've never really felt as though Margaret has ever really liked me.
Oh, nonsense, Toodle. She thinks the world of you.
Does she?
Only yesterday she was asking about you.
I'll stop on by there then.
You'll be more than welcome at Margaret's, Tudor. And I know for a fact that she's got plenty of fresh milk.
I'll see you then.
I'll also let you know the day of the funeral.
I'll see you before then, though.
Oh, yes, of course, I forgot. Tell me when you're coming, as I can be sure to be in.
Shall we make it a Tuesday?
Lovely, what time?
2 o'clock.
Perfect. Austin will see you out. You don't mind, do you? Only I don't feel up to it.
I understand. I know exactly how you feel.
Where are those pills the doctor left me? I want to take them out.
Avril, come on then, I said. Let's go get her for them. Bring her in, Avril.
Oh, my heavens, it's Mavis! Well, I don't know who you people are, but a Merry Christmas to you all! My name is Mavis.
Hello, love.
And who are you?
Tudor.
And who's this?
Don't you remember Avril?
Of course I do. Sit down, Sandra. Well, I better introduce you all. This one's Jean.
Jean.
Jean. And this one's Arthur.
Arthur.
And this is the new one, Dorothy.
Dorothy.
She only came this morning. Attempted suicide. Pills. Here we are. Look after these for her. Austin, why don't you take Mavis in the other room? See what's on the television.
I'm not going in there on my own.
Josie will go with you. I was just going out. You can go out later. Go on, Mavis. Go next door with Dr. Davis and the nurse. Am I going to have an internal? No, you're going to have your eyes tested. She's hard work, but she's my sister after all.
Of course, yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Come about the arrangements I have. Austin never stopped by like you said he would.
Didn't he let you know? I told him to.
Must have slipped his mind, I expect, with everything.
Everything. Yes, well, the funeral's today, and it's from here, and it's 1 o'clock.
What about the spread then?
What about it?
Will that be here as well, or will that be at someone else's?
No, that's here too. We were going to have it at my father's house, but I thought better of it. What's the matter? Go on, tell her.
Well, it's about Mavis. We were talking about it the other night. Weren't we?
Yes.
Yes, we were talking about it, and we thought perhaps maybe she'd like to stay with us, instead of going back to that other place.
Other place.
You've got a spare room. Do you think she'd like that?
You've been talking to our Maureen, haven't you?
Maureen? No.
You haven't seen her this morning?
We haven't been out till now.
Now? Well, it's very kind of you to offer to take her on, but there isn't any need, really.
Ah, but we'd like to.
Like to, yes. I know how you feel about sending her back to that other place. Austin and I have a very similar opinion. That's why we've decided to keep her on here.
Have you?
We thought it best.
Well, I think that's marvelous.
Marvelous. I'll remember your offer, though, and if you'd like to have her with you from time to time, I'm sure we could arrange something.
That's good, because I was saying to Avril...
He was saying yes.
Yes, I was saying, I didn't like the idea of her going back to that place all on her own.
Oh, she wasn't short of friends from what I can gather, especially the male of the gender.
Mavis was always one for the boys, especially when she was younger, too. Attractive little thing she was.
Attractive, yes.
Mavis wants you both in the front room.
Us?
Well, she's asking for Beyonce and Jay-Z.
I want to thank you for what you're doing for our Mavis. There's not many brothers-in-law that would put themselves out like that. I appreciate that. Come along then, Avril.
What's he on about? What am I doing for Mavis?
You're giving her a home.
No. He's in the passage. He's afraid to come in.
What has he done?
Now, don't get angry. An accident it was after all.
Hugh! If I were you, I'd get in here a bit quick and start confessing! It's ruined! Ruined! Trust you to do something like this! Stop! Someone don't want to hear it! Go into the kitchen and take it all off for a start! What's been going on then?
I was there. I saw it. 1 minute, he's standing on the edge of the grave. The next, he's lying down there with his father-in-law. I had an idea they were close. but I didn't know there was that thing. Well, lucky for him, I happened to have my Wellingtons on. No one else could venture down there. Too afraid to get their shoes dirty, of course. And I almost put my shoes on. Didn't I, Abram? Only I thought better of it.
Of it, yes.
And it was a fresh grave. 6 feet. A long way to fall.
Do you think he's broken anything?
Well, look now. I found these down in the mud.
But Hugh doesn't wear dentures.
Well, then whose are these then?
They're mine, and I don't want them back now. Not as they were floating in the grave. No, it's not. I don't care about my teeth, but they're not doing what they like with my dog.
Shopping cart.
What's he on about? All right, come on, let's have it out. What? Hugh has just told me what happened, and according to him, he didn't submit all. He was pushed. Now you better believe I'm not leaving here until I find out who did it. So come on. Oh no, who's the culprit?
It wasn't me, I didn't do it.
It was him, I saw him.
Was it you, Mansell? Won't get anything out of him now, not always like that.
I hate to break up anything, but has anybody got a bottle opener?
I'll get one, Des.
He was very upset. This whole business has taken 10 years off his life. According to you, he didn't have 10 years left in him.
It was me. I did it. It was his own fault. He took my dog off me.
Shopping cart. There wasn't enough room in the car, so Hugh made him put it in the trunk. Then he threw a fit because he couldn't get in there with it.
From what I can tell, your family's loopy on both sides.
Here you are, Des. By the way, I wouldn't advise any of you ladies going to the kitchen. Hugh was in there with nothing on. He told me to ask you to hurry up. His feet are getting cold. Better get in my bathrobe, Miriam. Right, glasses, they're here.
Cider it is. Does that suit everyone? Tuda? Mansell?
You can pour me a glass, I'm parched.
And what are the ladies going to have?
I'll have a cider, I say.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking the ladies.
Able to have a sherry.
Sherry, yes.
Right then. So cider for the men and share for the ladies.
You like to drop a cider, Mans? Oh, come on, don't be like that. It's all over now. And you have your Rover back now, don't you?
But we go everywhere together. He pines awful if he can't go with me.
Now put your hands down. I can't hear you. Now, what did you say?
I'll have cider.
Apart from you, how did everything go up at the cemetery?
Great. Lovely service. The old man went down like a trooper.
Does he give his paw?
I'm training him now. He can beg, though. Watch. Beg then. Go on. Beg for Dad. 1, 2, 3.
How on earth did you get him to do that?
Took hours of training.
You might want to keep it on. It'll be lifting its leg up the furniture next.
No, he won't. Anyway, he's house trained.
Oh, how's everything in there? I feel sorry for him. Do you know, she's more concerned about the suit than she is about you.
Yes. If I let my wife speak to me like that, she'd have the back of my hand.
And if my husband clouted me, he'd have a bugger back too.
Well, I'm the boss in our house, aren't I, Miriam?
You, yes, that's right.
Right. Help me pass these around.
Let's drink a toast to Father. I'll call the others. Margaret, we're going to drink a toast to Father. Will you join us? I can't right now. Toast him without me. What about you? I'll send him in when he's ready.
To the old man.
I missed anything?
Here's your drink.
I hope you're saying no to that drink they're handing round, Hugh.
Sure you won't join us, Hugh?
No, I never touched the stuff.
Are you feeling better now, Hugh?
Just about, I think.
Would you like to sit down?
No, it's easier to breathe standing up.
Your suit will be all right once she's finished sponging it down.
Sponging it down? She's soaking it in the bloody sink?
No one's touched our Tudor's almond cake yet. Try a piece.
No thanks. I don't like almonds.
That's all right. There's none in there anyway.
You have a piece.
No, I won't bother. Between you and me, I don't like it very much. But I can't go telling him that now, can I?
I mean, I would have come after you in a minute, but I just couldn't pull myself together. You have to admit, it was just so bloody funny.
Funny? I didn't think it was funny.
Even the minister laughed.
Now, he surprised me. I didn't think he'd see the funny side of it.
Funny side of it, if you hadn't slapped his face, he'd have been hysterical.
I'm still not sure I should have done that.
What else could you do?
He's full of surprises, mine for a minister. The last thing I expected was for him to slap me back.
Whose drink is that?
Mine! He's holding it for me.
And whose is that?
The minister's.
The minister.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
Yes, he's upstairs.
What's he doing up there?
I don't know. Probably gone up to look at old Mavis.
Hello, Mavis. Are you feeling better?
Have you been bad then?
Not me, you.
You, I mean.
Good, I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
Are you sure you're not looking very well? Do you want to have my key? You can go have a lie down in my room if you'd like.
No, that's all right. Don't bother.
Just as well, because I haven't got a key anyway. Take care of yourself. Doing too much, you are, I expect.
Hello.
What are you doing up? You're supposed to be knocked out.
Knocked out?
You didn't tell me it was market day, and all these people say, what do you think of her as a warden?
Warden?
I don't like her much myself. She keeps pinching all my pills. Don't let her have any of yours.
I haven't got any pills.
Taken them all, have you? Well, see me after and I'll give you some of mine. Excuse me.
What the hell is she on about?
Her birth pills. It's a long story.
Who in God's name is she anyway?
What do you mean?
Who is she with? Is Mansell dating?
Dating Mavis?
No, not Mavis, her.
Well, that is Mavis.
What the hell are you on about?
Mavis, our sister?
That's not Mavis. Our Mavis is nothing like that.
Tudor!
Oh, I can. They'll crawl over anything there. Ashtrays, doorknobs, you name it. I went there once and there were these two men crawling over the moon. One said it was his, and the other one wanted to take it down out of the sky and eat it. You should have been there. There was chaos.
Well, Margaret, I suggest you either postpone your stock taking or get Mavis to give you a hand in the shop. Yes, I'll take your stocks for you. Not you, I meant Mavis. Who am I then?
You're the other Mavis.
The other Mavis is where I used to live?
That's right.
How is it that I'm here then?
You're a mistake. You can say that again.
If the other Mavis is where I used to live, I shouldn't be here.
You're going home. The warden is coming to fetch you.
So you're not going to be my warden anymore, are you?
No.
Good, because she's horrible anyways.
I hope those men are behaving themselves in there. I warned you not to have anything stronger than a shadow. Hold your breath, Maureen, and count to 10. What for? To stop your hiccuping. I haven't got hiccups. It must have been Miriam then.
Yes, that's right, it was me.
You've got her at it now.
Look, I hate to be a bore, but we still haven't decided what's to happen with Mavis.
We'll draw straws.
We will do no such thing. I am having my own way for once. Margaret, you are having her.
Oh, all right. At least I'm not having her for Christmas.
And no funny business, mind you.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
I mean taking the check with one hand and shaking hands with the other because you are leaving the country.
As if I would. Now it is a thought.
No one leaves the country until something happens with Mavis.
Surely that means we can't go on holiday.
Oh, you can go on holiday, but you take Mavis with you.
Me and you were thinking of going to Istanbul. Surely you can't see Mavis in Istanbul.
Of course I can. Just as surely as I can imagine her here with me for Christmas.
Hello? It's me! Alright if I come in then. She hasn't come around then yet. Mavis, I mean.
Here I
Hello, love! I meant the one I should have fetched when I fetched her.
No, but she's on her way, so I'd appreciate it if you go into the other room, out of harm's way, or go home.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. A mistake it was after all. Trying to help out, I was.
am. How's Mansell, Tudor?
Alright.
And the shopping cart?
Oi! He can make the bloody thing bark now.
I hope he was behaving himself in there.
You. Now there's a boy. Dark horse, that one.
Dark horse. Okay, it's time for you to go before you cause any more trouble.
Am I forgiven then?
Yes, all right.
You'll give me a shout when she comes round then, won't you?
Sometimes I wonder if this family put the right one away. Now remember, this family didn't put Mavis away, you did. As I remember, Miriam had the most to say.
You signed the papers.
I witnessed Father's signature, that's all. We all agreed it was for the best. I didn't. Well, if you had kept a better watch over Desmond's nocturnal habits, maybe things would have turned out differently. Don't you call Desmond nocturnal? He may walk a bit funny, but that's because he's got a dropped arch. What are you two laughing about?
Nocturnal means in the night.
What me and Desmond do during the night is no different than any other normal married couple.
couple. I certainly don't indulge in that sort of thing.
Any other normal married couple, I said.
Did you put me away? No, I didn't, but thank God somebody did.
It was you, wasn't it?
No, I'm not even your sister.
I'm not going to live with her. You can stick your blue and pink things and your soft white papers. And she can answer her own phone too.
What have you been promising her? I don't know what she's talking about. She's confused.
I didn't want to go up in an aeroplane anyways.
You can see what she's done, can't you? Promised to the earth just to get her to go and live with her.
I thought we were having her for 4 months each.
We are now, but Margaret came around this morning with a personal message from Father. Personal, my foot. She just wanted to get the chance to see Mavis on her own. Try to... As we all know, obviously we had a great time with this, but it's not just us who did this. Obviously, there are some really important people behind the scenes. So if we could bring up Mrs. B and our assistant directors, Charlene and Jenna E, that would be great. All right, so obviously these are some pretty special and super cool people here. Mrs. B has been our motivator since day one, obviously, our wonderful director. She's just the best, and we have some special things for you all. Thanks so much for making this super great, and for all the seniors up here, our last show, so wonderful. So much fun. And of course, lights and sound, I mean, we would just be saying useless words without you guys. Thanks, so thank you all for all the wonderful things you do.
Actually a very difficult show to put on. It has challenging dialogue, physical humor, tons of props, and this cast makes it look effortless. They put in a ton of work to get to that point, and I'm very proud of them because they've accomplished everything I could have hoped for this show. Also, I want to thank you, our friends and family, for supporting us. Without you, we certainly couldn't do this. I also want to thank on house crew, Angelique Nieto, Giselle Munoz, Montserrat Aguelo, Ashlyn Horth, Sarah Warren, Julius Batiste, and Kathy Fuentes. Appreciate your support. Thank you.